Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I was just experimenting once again with the mascara palette by Mario. I'm really not sure what look I'm going for, but I know that I wanted to incorporate different shades of the palette because I was using more of the cool tones in it. So I went ahead and used Violetta from the palette. I put it in my outer corner and my inner corner, just blending its way through the crease because I was going for a halo look. So what a halo look is pretty much you just do the outer corner, the inner corner. It meets a little bit in the middle, but you leave the center of your lid available. So when you put either the shimmer or the matte shade or the lighter shade in the middle, it looks like some type of halo effect. So once I went in with the shade Violetta, I go back in with two more shades from the palette, more like the red brown tones. I just want to intensify and give depth to the actual shadow because it's going to be pretty simple just adding one shade in the middle of the lid. So I kind of wanted to make the whole thing melt together. So I'm just adding a bit of color into it with the other shades that have more like a red shimmer tone. So right here I meant to show the shade that I was talking about, which is, I believe, Marina. So once I pat it on there with the flat eyeshadow brush, because it's a shimmery sparkle shade, I just pretty much pat it on there until it sticks because I don't want to just smear it everywhere because it'll smear with the rest of the look. You do want to blend out the edges though. You don't want it to just be sitting there. So here I'm just cleaning it with a makeup wipey because you can always use different techniques. You can use tape, you can use concealer, or you can use a makeup wipey like I did. I just prefer the makeup wipey sometimes. I feel like wasting concealer is wasting it, and then tape kind of just gives you that sharp look, which with my eyes I don't think it looks very good. So here I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the liquid liner. You know, I always just wing it, literally. I never know what kind of eyeliner I'm going for, or I never know exactly what my wing is going to turn out like. But it looks like here I went a little bit cray-cray with the eyeliner and I just went with it. So once I get my liner done and out of the way, I go ahead and go in with the Salon Perfect eyelashes that I did find a multi-pack at Walmart. I think it was about $8. They're the 615s. They're very natural looking, but at the same time dramatic. They're not too full or voluminous. They're just very long. And then here I'm just went ahead and mixed my foundations, L'Oreal, True Match, and Infallible like I always do to get the perfect shade that I want. I'm applying it with one of my old Precise brow pencils from Benefit just because it has that pointy little end. I mixed it with that and I applied it to my face. So lately I have been loving this Luxie angled foundation brush that I have been having forever, but I barely started using it. For now I've been using the brush and I just feel like going in circles and going with like low pressure, it just blends it out perfectly. So here I'm just admiring my coverage, you know. And here I'm going in with the LA Girl Cosmetics Concealer. I did go back to them just because once I ran out of the Age Rewind Maybelline concealer, I feel like, you know, I forget about other concealers that I was in love with or that I have sitting there. But I did went ahead and got a new one. I got a lighter shade than the other one. And in here I'm just going to go in with that Real Techniques Damped Sponge, and I'm just going to tap in the whole concealer onto my face and not away. Oh yeah, I got some on my eyeliner there. So then once I pretty much just tap the concealer onto my skin and not away or smudge it away, that's where you get your real highlight and conceal from the actual product. You don't, you know, waste it. So then the reason I don't like the Real Techniques sponge is because I don't feel like it gives it a flawless finish like the way the Beauty Blender does. But I mean, you know, I guess it's just when you get used to something so much. But yeah, so I highlight under my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin, above my lip, down the bridge of my nose. You want to highlight your face like if the light were hitting you and then it was balm lighting and it's highlighting those specific areas. So then once I am done blending the concealer, I go in with my Airspun translucent powder. And I just go ahead and set under my eyes with the concealer, and I make sure that I use a lot of the powder on the sides of my nose because it just sits there and it does give a contour look without even having to contour. It just, you're bringing the concealer up, so you're bringing the powder as well, and it's just different shade from your foundation, so it's making it look a lot thinner. And then for the rest of the powder that I applied to my face, I just kind of smudge it all together and blend it all, because you don't want to have a wet face from your foundation and then go in with your contour because it will look muddy and blotchy. So it's important that you set your foundation with any kind of powder that you have, even a little bit, even whatever's left on your brush will go a long way and make your contour look more smooth. So here I'm just using the Wet n Wild brush that I've been using lately for my contour, do my forehead, my jawline, and the sides of my cheeks. And then I go ahead and make my contour a little bit more cleaner, pretty much defining it with the powder and the flat end of the Real Techniques sponge. Maybe that's the only thing I like about it, is that it has a flat end and that line always comes out sharp with that sponge. So then I'm going to go in with my regular contouring brush that I use for my nose. It's a stippling brush, but I use it to contour my nose just because it's already, I'm already used to the blending of it. So I try not to get it on the powder, but that's where it kind of defines where I'm going to contour the lines. So I'll just go on the side of that, and then I do go back in with the powder and I refine those lines on the side of my nose. And then I don't like the powder to sit there too long anymore because I'm kind of over like a super sharp contour. I just kind of want it to be cleaned up a little. So I just blend all the powder out together, but I do go back in with more powder just to set the sides of my nose. And to, oh, you know what, actually I didn't do that here. So then here I'm just going in with my Kat Von D blush, and you can find these at Kohl's. They sell a lot of her makeup there. My sister got this for me. I remember she picked one up. So I did end up liking the blush, especially when you mix them both together, because it was like a very natural shade. It doesn't look too pink or orange. So now I'm just doing my highlight with my regular, you know, Anastasia Glow Kit. I am desperately wanting to get another Glow Kit, but I just don't feel like I need it right now. I feel like the Gleam Glow Kit does enough for me. So I guess I'm just going to wait until I really feel like I want another one. But I guess, I don't know. Maybe I do want the sweets one. Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, so then I just do the highlight, regular spots, you know, down the bridge of my nose, on my cheekbones, and the tip of my nose. I have been really digging it because I've been getting better at highlighting my nose, especially the tip of it. Before I would do like the whole nose and it would make it look horrible, and now I just do like a little dot. So now we're going to go into the lips, and we're going to outline our lips with Whirl Lip Liner, and we're going to be using Viper from Colourpop Cosmetics because I love Sarahi use it, Karen, and I was like, oh my god, that color is so bomb. And I was like, wait, I have that color, yay. So that makes me really happy, and I just have to go and try it. I didn't feel like the color matched too much with my look that I had on my eyes, but at the end of the day it ended up looking good. But I do top it off with a little bit of the Midi from Colourpop just because it's like a more mauve pink, and I wanted it to give it an ombre effect in the center. You can't really tell here, but it was kind of what I was going for. It just simmers down the color, I guess, from it being so vibrant purple. So this is the completed look. I did have a different color on. It was a darker purple, but I ended up taking it off because I didn't feel like it matched with the eye color. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you haven't liked, go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!